Now, we've had some wonderful news for music lovers in Nottingham and beyond. The BBC Proms are making a historic visit to our city with 2 concerts this weekend. It's a fantastic moment for Nottingham's cultural scene, but what about the lasting impact on our young musicians? Joining us today is Alex Robinson, the Artistic Director of Music for Everyone, a local charity dedicated to nurturing music talent. Morning, Alex.
Morning, Dino. How are you?
Yeah, very well. First of all, tell us a bit more about Music for Everyone and the work that you do there.
So Music for Everyone is a big Nottinghamshire-wide charity that deals with providing music opportunities for everyone, from young people all the way up to the more experienced in age, shall we say, providing amateur music making opportunities from orchestras, wind bands, choral opportunities, and a bit of jazz as well.
See, that's great. Is it really important to kind of get people interested and involved? Sort of the earlier the better.
Yeah, I mean, you can really start doing music at any age, but if you start early, then you get all the benefits for the longest amount of time, basically.
Sure.
So all the great things that you develop as a kid, like the sort of self-discipline, you get the fun, the teamwork, working with other people, and all that. You get that for life, which has benefits in everything that you do, from your work to your social life. It's great.
Absolutely. And what does it mean for Nottingham to host 2 BBC Proms concerts? How do you think that will impact the local music scene and getting people involved in music?
Well, it's absolutely fantastic, partly because it's a real show of support from the Proms for a place which is not one of the big major cities like Manchester or Birmingham or London that already has lots and lots of music in it. Nottingham has got an enormous sort of, should I say, society of amateur musicians and young musicians. And it's a real mark of respect and recognition for those people, because they're the people that are the audience. They're the people that are going to carry on music making, and they're the people that train up the next generation of musicians. So it's fantastic for them. It will bring in so many more people, because they don't have to travel. They don't have to travel halfway across the country to go and hear their favourite music or their favourite ensembles or their favourite artists, but it's all in their back garden. It's great.
Because we really, I mean, we're blessed with, and we often, we chat about this quite a lot, but we're blessed with so many music venues for kind of pop music, rock music, whatever it might be. And I guess, as you said, things like the Proms, they are often seen to visit other cities and not necessarily us.
Yeah, that's true. But Nottingham's got the Albert Hall, which is this enormous, not the London Albert Hall, of course, but Nottingham's own flavour, which is the big Albert Hall next to the conference centre. And then you've got the Royal Concert Hall. I mean, it's got Royal in the front of it. Why have they not been here already?
It's so true. Now, your charity's running a series of courses this autumn. Tell us more about what's planned and who these courses are aimed at.
So we've got a big Come and Sing event, which we do. We do 3 of these every year. This one is called In the King's Company. It's part of our festival chorus. So anybody can sign up. Anybody that can read music, or if they can't read music, there's a little bit of help we can provide for them as well. And you can come and sing in a chorus, which is usually about 150 to 200 people. It's absolutely enormous, and you get to sing with a big orchestra as well. This year, the theme is quite regal. The end of this year, we're focusing on music from early opera, so you get to be nice and dramatic. We've got an event called Blow the Dust, which is blow the dust off your instrument. So if you've learned an instrument as a kid or earlier in life, and you haven't played the instrument for a while, and you want to get back into playing, but you don't want to jump in at the deep end, so to speak, you can try this nice reintroduction where you get to play some nice easy music with loads of other like-minded people and have lots of fun.
It is quite.
There's a lot of Christmas events and things as well.
Oh, it's fabulous. I mean, there's a real kind of power to a lot of people, be they singing or be they playing instruments or whatever it is. There's a real power to that when you're either part of it or when you stand kind of looking at this incredible wall of sound. It's one of those really moving things. Oh, absolutely, yeah. As a conductor, I often think when they're making a good sound, it's like being in a hailstorm. You're just getting pelted with this enormous sort of cacophony of sound. It's great. It's fantastic. There's nothing like it. No, there's absolutely not. And I guess, for a lot of people, their first experience of that, thinking me personally, was going to a football match as like a 7-year-old or something. And then when all the crowd kind of got involved and started singing whatever it was they were singing at the time, you felt like you were really part of something, and you felt the power. You being stood at the front, you must feel that power all the time. It's such an incredible feeling.
Absolutely. I mean, whether people are singing or chanting or whatever they're doing, it's having an enormous group of people all doing the same thing is incredibly powerful. You can't look away. It's fantastic.
Have you noticed any changes in interest or participation amongst young people in recent years? I mean, really after the pandemic?
Yeah, actually, so immediately after the pandemic, obviously we were struggling. I think most amateur organisations across the country were struggling to get their numbers back. But now things have actually gotten back to where they were before the pandemic, and actually in some cases gone even further. So I think the uptake is really starting to pick up again, and actually involve some new people as well as just bringing back the old people who were there before. Yeah, it's really kicking off again.
For anyone who's listening now, be they parents or young, or anybody, I was going to say, or young people, but anybody who's interested in sort of getting involved, what's the best way to kind of start that process?
Well, the best thing to do really is to go on our website, music-for-everyone.org, or just search Music for Everyone and it'll come up first. And just have a look at the things that we offer and see if any of those take your fancy. We have lots and lots of groups for singing and playing instruments to cater to people of all ages and all instruments. And all standards, rather. So absolutely something for everyone there.
Fabulous. When you say all standards, how low does that go? I'm just thinking, I'm asking for a friend. I've always found, I've been that person who over the years has attempted to play so many different instruments and always just gone, it's just not for me. I can't do it. But
you should come on down. You'd be very welcome. I mean, yeah, shallow end stuff. We do stuff for absolutely everybody, literally absolutely everybody. So if you haven't played an instrument for 25 years and you can only play 3 notes, there are definitely things which you can get involved in. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Alex. Good to talk to you. Enjoy the fact that this weekend is going to be so special.
Thank you very much. We certainly will.
Thank you. Take care. Alex Robinson, the artistic director of Music for Everyone, and he was very kind in his assessment of my musical ability.